Welcome to the briefing room. Unfortunately, the coffee machine is broken.
Did you break it?
There was a working one.
It is broken since before I joined, so who knows?
It was a
yeah.
working one, then it got snagged and taken to seniors officers.
Yeah.
Right. So what you're telling me is we have to sneak into the seniors offices to get a coffee.
Yeah. Like if Rainbow doesn't bring us any, I'll be very disappointed.
Well, he better.
Yeah.
Like,
That
we
was
have a
the
full
whole
crew
point of
apparently
making him
today,
senior
you know?
officer, no?
Isn't that
Yeah.
the job of senior officers to bring coffee to the other officers?
Yeah.
Yeah. they gotta keep us active, you know.
Yeah. And awake.
Mm-hmm.
And motivated. And all the good stuff.
Kalon's not on shift then.
Bum, 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 bum.
But blurry is. All right, let's see. This shift we have 2IC is Captain Evans. We've got personnel officers Ensign 6, who doesn't seem to be present, and Lieutenant Commander Rainbow.
See, that's why we have two of them.
Is 6 not here? Huh.
Hasn't showed up so far. Maybe they will.
Yeah, we talk with him. I guess he will be here.
He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here, but we have a backup.
All right. So let's make a start, Captain.
Officers of the 2nd Space Fleet, 4th Light Division, please report in.
Lieutenant Commander Tivian reporting in.
Lieutenant Commander Draco reporting in.
Lieutenant Commander Rainbow reporting in.
Lieutenant Tetra reporting in.
Lieutenant Richard Blurry reporting in.
Lieutenant Swan reporting in.
Lieutenant Junior Aquarius reporting in.
Art.
Bart.
Bart, present.
Acting Ensign Civil reporting in.
Cadet Dossel reporting in.
Thank you very much. That is 13 officers present and accounted for, and a big welcome to Cadet Dossel.
All right.
Welcome.
Excellent. I hope everybody's managed to set you up with everything you need. Make that as a resounding yes. Excellent. Okay, this shift we have some announcements to first make. I'm going to hand over to Lieutenant Commander Rainbow. There are 2 announcements from the personnel department.
Well, one now.
One.
The other one not here.
Oh, right.
I hate it when those announcements are absent.
Well,
As you may see from the hundreds of certificates posted on our alternative communication network, many officers present has been awarded for the season 20 ribbon, which was the Temporal Pneumatic War. From the list, we have Lieutenant Commander Rainbow, Commander Tor, Commander Zansta, Lieutenant Senior Tivian, Captain Donovan, Lieutenant Yui, Lieutenant Swan, Lieutenant Blurry, Ensign Bart, Lieutenant Pierce, Lieutenant Tetra, Lieutenant Quarus, Lieutenant Senior Kalon, Cadet Simi, and Cadet Lars. And the Captain Xavier. That's it.
All right. Yeah, you'll get to see the fancy award ribbon that comes with that. Now that we're back in TSN space, that's been be processed and come through, and it will be added to your officer record. Let's see. We had 2 more announcements. The first announcement, let me see. This one's not here either.
Yeah.
That's a shame. The second announcement is not here either, so that's all my announcements done.
I'll get the shore control on them, sir.
Actually, one is here. The third one.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm ready.
At the
I'm
third
reading
of the two announcements, right?
I'm reading who nominated rather than who is nominated. We should. So yeah, right. So the fourth one in the list isn't here. The third one is okay. So let's see. This officer was nominated by another officer to receive a commendation ribbon, an officer commendation ribbon, for their work on. It's gonna give it away now. Monitoring and controlling the action from the Command Information Center during the mission and being able to relay information effectively, helping with shuttle operations, monitoring the combat, and just coordinating everything there. So awarded an officer commendation ribbon for their excellent conduct is Lieutenant Tetra.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Well done.
You're collecting these, don't you?
That's what they're for, no?
All right, I think that's all of them. The other announcements we'll have to hold on to until those officers are present. Right, this shift we are going to have an opening simulation with just running. Now it says a wave-based. I'm not sure if it's going to be a wave-based or just a standard simulation. In the meantime, there's going to be some combat testing on the updated command systems. So those officers involved in that will gather together. We'll discuss that combat test and we'll see how things run. I think for the simulation, Captain Evans, you'll be joining the combat test, won't you?
Correct, sir.
Vivian, you're joining the combat test, aren't you?
Yes.
Draco's joining the combat test. So, Lieutenant Commander Rainbow, you will be responsible for organising and running the opening simulation. Are you okay with it? Deep end.
Sure.
Huh.
Excellent. All right. And Commander Tor, I believe you'll be around just supporting.
Yes, I will head off right now.
All right. Lieutenant Commander Rainbow, do you have access to the main server system?
I can.
Okay, because I can get the access to it if you require, or I can leave it in your hands. I know that you do have the command codes for that.
I will enter them now.
Right. Yeah, give me a shout if there's any issues. Those officers who are taking part in the command systems test, if you move to simulation suite 1, those officers who are taking part, and that'll include are taking part in just the opening simulation with Lieutenant Commander Rainbow, which should be everybody else. I'll leave the personnel officers to direct you, which is also Lieutenant Commander Rainbow.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to join. I just encountered a technical problem.
Oh,
All right. On the ground. Right. First of all, we should all be running Cosmos 0.9.81. Sorry, 0.18.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I sent a zipped folder onto Discord for the TSN Cosmos mod.
Hmm.
It's only a couple of files that overwrite them. There was a fix that I needed to do to the ship data. There was which was causing the light cruiser crash. And I've also put in the missing graphics tetra that you didn't have.
Ah, nice.
And I also Fish also created a small error icon so that if you've got the wrong mod version, the badge that you get says you've got the wrong mod version.
Helpful.
Yeah. It's not the most streamlined way of doing the wrong mod version, but until I can kind of request that the client sends a specific piece of data, then it doesn't work.
So 3 files,
Uh,
or rather a data folder and 2 files.
yeah. So the other 2 files are just GitHub files, so you don't need those. The data folder, there's the missions folder and there's the shipdata.json folder. It's mainly the images that you need, to be honest. And the ship data. When you join the server, you should see the 2nd Space Fleet, 4th Light Division, Terran Navy badge. If you don't see that, then you don't have the mod.
Did the IP address change?
No, the server wasn't started.
It has as well. I had to change my IP yesterday for testing, didn't I?
Oh, did you? Alright, okay, let me get that for you then.
Do not read it out loud.
35924644932.
Decimal 999.
Did you say it was Cosmos 0916 or 18?
18.
I don't have the most recent, that's why. No, I do
Weren't
have.
you here last week?
No, I do have it, but for some reason, when I load it up, it says version 0916. That's weird.
You need me to send you a link to the...
Give me a moment. See if I can figure out what's going on.
So, streamer mode?
I don't necessarily want to test it, but before shift I was looking at it and fixing it up.
Oh, sweet.
So
We'll test it next time then, or whenever it's ready.
when I tested it, it didn't crash things. But all it is a main screen behind one of the ships.
Do you want me to try it, or do you want me? Like, I'm mostly asking you because of the meme. I'm happy to wait if you think it's not ready.
Hang on to it for the time being.
Right.
Yeah. Right, you all seeing the division badge in the middle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not yet. Sorry, I'm still working.
Okay.
I might not
I may
be
have to
able
join.
to take notes today.
So, if I go here and then change the version number, and then I reload the script, ready? You see the badge has changed?
Security alert.
It is kind of hard for me, but I can see something different.
Alright. So we can, I think we can refine it with... I thought I had replaced it, but it doesn't look like I have. Yeah. So then if I change back to version 1... There you go.
FYI, I'm currently re-extracting from the 18 zip.
Okay.
So it'll take me a minute. If you want to get started, I'll join when I can.
So if we take the Warrior this time, this is the TSN Light Cruiser. We're going to do combat testing on the Light Cruiser, I think, and then once we've got the balance right with that, extrapolate it up and down for everything else. That makes sense. You also note that there's just a slight change in the layout of where the crew list is.
I like it.
Eventually, what I want to do is I want to have the list of ships in the top left corner will be scrollable. You know, like on the menus on the AMC and things like that.
You've got to bother Tom about supporting the scroll wheel in these UI elements. Because you have many scrollable lists by now, and it's such a bother that you can't use the scroll wheel in any of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it would work because it's like I can set it up so it's a scroll bar instead, which might be better. But when I set up a scroll bar last time, it didn't quite work. However, there's been a few updates and version changes since then, so it might work better.
Worth a try. As long as the scroll wheel works, I don't care what the click of the element is, because I'll just use the wheel all the time.
The trick is to say you are over this part of the screen, scroll. You are over this part of the screen, scroll.
That's what like a solid scroll bar widget should be able to handle that on its own.
Anyway, does anyone have preferences for stations?
I might just have to watch this one.
Since I've made assertions about it, if Draco is fine with it, I would like to be engineering this time.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
How about I take helm? Unless there's someone else who wants it.
Go right ahead.
Grabbing helm.
Anyone for tactical science operations?
I think I'd like tactical this time. Although it's going to take me a minute to get in there.
Okay, I'll take operations since I haven't been there. Is there enough for... Looks like I'm on science and operations then, assuming Tetra doesn't join us.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm limiting myself to observing.
Alright, yeah, so I have the version 9.18, but it doesn't have the badge.
Did you also apply the mod linked in TeamSpeak?
Yes. I unzipped it to the same folder and overwrote what was there.
What? Sorry, what? So you've got 918 now, have you?
Yes, I've got 919 reestablished. When I've copied the data folder from the mod into the 0918 folder. So that's been updated. And when I run the release.exe, it just gives me the standard Artemis Cosmos report to the bridge. It does say
Try
version.
connecting to the server first.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you need to connect to the server.
87.114.650.
Don't read it out.
No, sorry.
And no. The
Yeah,
new
that's wrong anyway.
That might be why.
The new address is in the simulation suite in TeamSpeak in the chat.
Don't read it out.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. There it is.
Tetra, can you just like mute them?
Huh?
Just mute Draco on your screen, on your stream. Not
Yep.
having time.
Yeah, Tetra, you
I
need
could
to
also
have a
do it.
streamer mode on your stream so that nothing can be heard or seen. That might be compromising, so nothing can be heard or seen.
Yeah, therefore I'm just
Like, at
going to
all.
mute all of you now on the stream.
Yes.
There we go. Slideshow mode activate.
The warrior.
Okay, I'm ready.
I think everybody's ready now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing green across the board. I put a little pipe in between each station as well. Break them up. A very recent one. Right. Tactical.
I noticed. And I also noticed the pipe is there even if I only have one station selected.
Yeah, it's just appended to the end. I mean, I can add it in between if needed, but... Alright, let's see. If you make your way out to Oscar 1-4, we can look at the efficiency as we go. There's going to be Krellian forces in that area.
Give me a moment to find Oscar 1-4. Okay, I see it.
Just unleash the station.
Yep, come to 217, 63,000 units.
The
217?
215.
tactical officer can place a navigation marker.
What is the destination? Oscar 1-4?
Who's on
Yes.
tactical?
I'm on tactical.
If you go into your navigation menu, select marker, you can drop a marker on Oscar 1-4.
Oscar 1-4.
It's a sector.
Yeah,
code.
yeah.
Yeah, see, I would think I'd go off of 217 and go here to go to Oscar 1-4, is that right?
That's Quebec 1-4.
Okay, I can't make out the numbers very well.
Yeah, that's what distracted me too.
It's very hard to see, like very low contrast between the very dark gray and the black.
Yes.
The background and things are so small. So.
Is your background black or blue?
It's black.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mine too.
interesting. On one of my monitors, it's black. On my other monitor, it's very, very dark navy blue.
You know, you're right. One of them is blue, one of them is black.
I've got black, but with some very faint, dark blue squares tessellating across the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just drop a screenshot of mine.
I would not be surprised that anyone who says it's black just doesn't see the blue squares. Because they are very dark and low contrast.
Mm-hmm.
So, Helm, can you see the marker that the Mark 1 green marker on your HUD tool?
It's roughly correction 225.
There's a bug. It's getting off placed. Like it's not being pointed in the right direction when I zoom in and out. Right now it looks like it's off our starboard.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. As you zoom out,
okay.
it points in the right direction. But as
Yeah,
you zoom
that's
in,
weird.
it moves up and to the right to the point where it's northeast of our ship.
Okay, now I'm going to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is weird.
So what on tactical is this? On tactical?
Are you
Yeah.
asking about the nav marker bug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is on tactical. It is not just tactical. It's me too.
It's also in the visual sensors on science. As you scroll into the main science screen, it moves. I think it's meant to be moving to the edge of the compass rose, pointing in the right direction, but it's not.
There they are.
Right.
Commencing scans.
No crashes yet.
How are we doing for energy?
46%.
All right. Well, let's go in with Delta 3.
Is somebody on the tactical?
Not I.
Because a couple times I've tried to select a target and it's lost its target lock.
Like somebody's clicking.
Exactly.
I have
saw-
found that the click area is rather unforgiving.
The click area on what?
Basically everything on the science type display.
Right, but like I'm losing the target lock entirely, and I'm not clicking on anything.
Auto targeting is enabled.
Yes. Oh, is that it? It's automatically targeting for me?
Auto targeting
Yeah.
is on, yeah.
Ah.
Auto targeting might be messing with your target.
Huh.
Why is auto targeting switched on?
I just switched it off. It's a good question though.
I put it on as default. Great.
How are shields doing?
Front shield's at 70.
That's
How's
points,
his
not
shield doing?
There is no good display to show the percentage of the shields.
do
At
we
least
have
not on my
someone on
screen.
ops?
Keep engaging.
I've been messing around on ops, but I'm not like actively monitoring it. I just
Can you give me a Demcon team?
Oh yeah, sure.
We do have a damaged beam array.
Press in, press in.
Front shields are getting very low, getting out.
We need to test the damage model.
We are low on homings.
I can see you've taken damage to weapons and sensors, is that correct?
Yes, we have a damaged beam array, an ordnance loader, and a sensor array.
Oh, is that why I can't use the AMC?
No, sorry. I have switched that off intentionally.
Alright.
I'm switching it on in exchange for a Demcon team. Please. We lost our second beam array.
Alright. Let's go evasive. Does the damage pattern look appropriate for forward?
Yes.
Wonderful.
It looks beautiful.
Not sure if that's intentional. We only have damaged sensor nodes. None of the hallway nodes are damaged.
So nothing is loading into the torpedoes.
On your
Yeah, we don't have an ordnance loader.
On your ship systems,
I'm done with the AMC.
there's a tag. It says weapon
Oh.
systems, team, sensor systems damaged, shield systems, engine systems. Have you got damage toggled on or off?
Are you talking to me?
Sorry, say again.
On engineering in your ship systems, do you see all like the weapon system, team, damage, sensor system, shield system, engine system?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on the right-hand side, just underneath like the ship data. Those all need to be checked on.
I was on main engineering the entire time, and so that might be part why. But it did not update the ship the hallway nodes there. It did now after I flipped back and forth from ship systems, though.
All right, that's an issue that I've got on these. It works on one screen, but it doesn't work on the other screen, and I'm not sure why.
Also, the damn con guys are very sluggish. Not sure if it's lag or something else.
Have they taken casualties?
I'm not sure.
Click on them, and on your left-hand side, it'll say the data. So yeah. So that one says 208. Yeah.
But one is not moving at all.
I guess that's because there's 3 of them are seriously wounded and 2 of them have been killed.
So you're gonna have to send them back.
Yeah. Whereas the other one's got 2 okay and a couple of lightly wounded, so they can still drag them around.
Send you a couple more DAMCON teams.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you want to get those wounded DAMCON teams to report to the medical bay. And it'll remove the killed ones. It'll gradually heal the serious
I remember
wounded.
now.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I guess I also did not. I mean, first of all, I forgot this was the thing. Second of all, I did not expect that to be movement also, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and if you were looking at the main engineering screen and they weren't on there, then you probably didn't see like the update messages coming through. Every time they take a casualty, they say.
Yeah. I think we need to update the icon to show how debilitated a team is somehow.
Yeah, where are you thinking in the... I mean, I could change the shade of it, definitely. Like, go from blue to amber to red.
I kind of like to avoid that because of colour blindness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I mean. I can change the colour of it. I could also change the icon. I could completely switch the icon to one that's like a DAMCON with a cross through it, or a DAMCON with a number on it, or a DAMCON with a letter on it, like an S for seriously wounded. You sending more to the... Oh yeah, there you go. Something I've not added but will add as well is like automatic DAMCON movement. So you can
Wait,
set
that's
them...
not in?
The autonomous? No.
Okay,
Were they
because
moving by themselves?
the team is not moving where I clicked it. Though.
Seems to be moving on its own.
Now I gave it an order, but originally I did not send it to the right ordnance loader.
Depends what path it takes. If you say go from A to B, it maps a path out and it goes through that path.
Sure, but that was nowhere near the path that I ordered it.
Oh, interesting.
So either someone else is messing with it, or I assumed it was some sort of auto DAMCON messing with it.
No, there's no auto DAMCON stuff in there.
That's interesting.
Our weapon systems are operational again, by the way.
Ah, I see that the torpedo had loaded. But we are, just so you know, out of homings, and we have a nuke in the tubes.
Stand by. I can replenish our homing.
Have you also checked the magazine?
Oh, yeah,
Not the storage.
I have not. I don't know where to see it.
Going to your weapon systems.
Mm-hmm. This is homing 0 of 8. Nuke 1 of 2.
Yep,
Everything
and then
else is full. Oh, cargo bay. There we go. There are 4 homings.
click on it and it'll transfer it across.
By the way, question. In the systems management, I see the AMC and life support, and to the right of them is a weird atomic icon. What does that do?
Oh, so you can switch one off, like life support, and then you click the icon, and it unplugs it, so it removes it, and it puts it into cargo. Put a new